Hello guys, welcome to Psychology of Freedom. So this time, pag-uusapan natin about intimate relationships naman. So for sure, madaming makaka-relate and maraming makaka-resonate sa pag-uusapan natin ngayon. So medyo, I'll try to make this as short as possible. Gusto ko lang din kasing i-touch kahit papano yung unconsciousness natin when it comes to intimate relationship, romantic relationships. So I'll start with this expression. 'Di ba ang sabi, "You complete me." 'Di ba commonly naririnig natin sa mga movies, serye, and it's been repeated sa mind natin over and over again to the point na pinaniniwalaan na natin na it's true na there's this one perfect person out there who will complete us. Pero what we don't know is that there's a lot of unconsciousness attached to it. So, i-uncover natin yung mga yon so that we'll have a clearer picture of what's going on in our psyche when we enter intimate relationships. So, let's start with, syempre, yung beginning stage, di ba? Yung initial stage ng intimate relationship. Iba't ibang stages kasi yan eh, iba't ibang levels. So, let's start with dun sa liguan stage. Alam naman natin, di ba, na yung stage na to, lahat best foot forward. Ibig sabihin, pinapakita lang natin yung mga good qualities lang natin, yung mga best qualities lang natin. Kasi syempre, 'di ba, gusto nating magustuhan tayo ng nililigawan natin or magustuhan tayo ng nanliligaw sa atin. And yung mga not so good qualities natin, medyo hidden 'yan, medyo suppress, medyo tinatago muna natin, kino-conceal muna natin. So, in other words, this is the stage na meron tayong mask. We're wearing a mask sa beginning ng relationship. Sinusuot natin lahat tayo in the beginning of the relationship. And then yung next stage, tinatawag ko tong falling into stupor. I don't call it falling in love kasi that's not necessarily true. I know it's kind of pessimistic to say this, but uh, it's gonna make sense in the end. So, I'm calling it falling into stupor kasi this is the part na we believe or pinapaniwalaan natin na yung mask na sinusuot nila is yung true self nila. Ito yung part na everything is happy, everything is great, everything is parang euphoria, ang high nyo pareho, 'di ba? Tawag natin dito parang in love kayo pareho, na parang hindi kayo makapaniwala na there's this one person na talagang makakaintindi sa'yo or magkakagusto sa'yo. In other words, honeymoon phase to. And then, few years into the relationship, 'di ba, papasok na diyan yung third stage which I call falling out of stupor. Why? Kasi sa stage na to, slowly but surely, unti-unti nang natatanggal yung mga layers ng mask na sinuot nyo pareho in the beginning of the relationship. So, dito na natin nare-realize na, parang hindi ito yung nagustuhan ko. Or parang hindi ito yung version na nakita ko nung una. Dati, may pa-gift, may pa-surprise. Pero ngayon, parang wala na siyang pake. Hindi na siya emotionally available. Or, dati, dati wala naman siyang reklamo. Parang alam mo yun, para siyang anghel. Tapos ngayon, napaka-nagger niya na, ganyan. Di na siya marunong makinig, lagi na siyang naka-phone, iba't ibang complaints, di ba? Or hindi na siya nag-aayos ngayon. Ano nangyari? And we feel like we've been ripped off. Na parang it's a scam na hindi natin to nakita lahat in the beginning. Ganyan yung nangyayari pag unti-unti nang napipeel off yung layers ng mask. One mask after the other. And syempre, you're dumbfounded na parang, bakit ngayon ko lang to lahat nakita? Ganyan. And then, ano yung next stage? Syempre, dadating na dyan yung conflict stage. Nagkakaroon na ng friction, nagkakaroon na ng clash, na-frustrate tayo, nagagalit tayo with the other person kasi nga, hindi nila ma-meet yung needs natin. 'Di ba? Sabi nga ng culture, 'di ba? This person is supposed to complete me. Pero ano nangyayari? He's not doing what he's supposed to do or she's not doing what she's supposed to do. Bakit di niya ako ma-feel? Hindi natin na-realize na it's our fault in the first place for believing the lie. 'Di ba? Yung lie na there's this one person one specific person out there na magsasalba sa atin, magmamahal sa atin unconditionally, and magkukumpleto ng pagkatao natin. That's not true. It doesn't exist. There's no one perfect person who will meet our needs. Pero since under spell tayo ng culture, under hypnosis tayo, we continue to expect and extend our hands to our partner and say na parang, give me, fill me, meet my needs, want me, desire me, complete me, give me worth, need me, make me happy, make me feel secure, make me feel good about myself. And pag hindi nila yun na-meet, we simply don't love them anymore. We hate them. 'Di ba? So it's not true na we enter relationship with such unconditional love. No, in fact, the very reason why we enter relationship is para ma-meet yung needs natin. Na merong mag-feel ng holes natin, na merong magkukumpleto kung ano man yung kulang sa atin, kung ano man yung gap sa growth natin. And in-expect lang natin na gagawin yon ng partner natin para sa atin. We don't take responsibility to do those things for ourselves. So yung expression na you complete me is just an excuse for us to not do the work. And we put all the burden of completing ourselves sa partner natin. Tapos nagwo-wonder tayo bakit di nila yun mapunan, di nila tayo mapasaya, di nila tayo magbigyan ng security. 'Di ba? Bakit di niya ako ma-feel? You know why? Kasi the other person is empty himself or herself. If nag-aas tayo ng validation, we're asking for approval, asking for worth and security, wala silang mabibigay unless they have done some work on themselves, unless they have done some inner work. And sino lang ba yung mga willing to do the inner work, 'di ba? Maybe 0.09% of the population, 'di ba? So we are asking our partner to complete something in us, something within us na wala silang capacity to fulfill. And we set ourselves up for failure kasi we keep looking on the outside to complete something on the inside, jumping from one relationship to the next na parang maybe hindi lang nag-work yung dating relationship ko kasi hindi lang talaga kami meant for each other. Baka this time iba na. Maybe he's the one. 'Di ba? It's akin to a cat chasing its tail. Kasi nga it can never be found on the outside. If hindi na-meet ng parents natin, yung core needs natin nung bata pa tayo, never na yan mamimit ng ibang tao. It can only be met by doing the inner work and discovering who you are. Tayo lang sa sarili natin ang makakakumpleto sa sarili natin or makakamit ng needs natin. And that leads us to the final stage of intimate relationship, which is growth. Diba? Growing up. Realizing na hindi yon trabaho ng partner natin to meet our needs. Hindi sila ang makakapag-fill ng emptiness natin. We have to do that for ourselves. The moment na ma-realize natin na, wow, I'm empty. I'm so empty. Kailangan lagi akong i-validate ng partner ko. Kailangan lagi akong tawagan 10 times a day. Kailangan lagi niya iparamdam na special ako. Sobra kong needy. Or, sobra kong dependent. I don't know what to do without my partner. Para akong bata na nagre-rely pa rin sa parent ko. Or, masyado akong focus sa partner ko. Yung mood ko nakasalalay sa kanya, yung happiness ko nakadepende sa ginagawa niya. Kailan ako matututong mag-rely sa sarili ko? That's the time na we wake up and start the process of self-discovery and growth. So, ayan yung stages ng intimate relationship. Everyone goes through this, and syempre, yung last 2 stages, we go back and forth kasi nga, we never stop growing, di ba? So, in summary, number 1, hindi mamimit ng partner natin yung needs natin. Kung ano man yung holes or kulang sa atin, kulang sa growth natin, hindi nila yun mapupunan. So, give up that expectation kung ayaw nating ma-disappoint or ma-stuck. 'Di ba? Sa same cycle, sa same issues, same, alam mo yun, emotional pattern na nagre-replay over and over again sa relationship. So, ayun, we have to take responsibility to fill our own holes, fill our own emptiness, and fill yung sarili nating gap sa growth natin. And we can only do those things if we go on the path of self-discovery. Number two, kailangan din natin i-give up yung delusion natin na kaya nating i-meet yung needs naman ng partner natin. That's kind of uh, delusional and narcissistic on our part. So, yung partner natin, they have to do the work themselves. They have to do the growing up themselves. Hindi tayo ang magpupunan, I mean, hindi natin mapupunan yon para sa kanila. And last but not the least, kailangan natin i-give up yung excuse na we're not growing up because our partner is not growing up. Again, hindi tayo pwedeng magdepende sa kanila. If they want to grow with you, that's great. If may sarili silang journey and timeline kung kailan sila mag-grow, that's okay too. But you cannot wait. You have to do the inner work without them being on board. So, yun lang. I hope na we don't look at relationship as negative. This is just the truth of the nature of intimate relationship. Pero more than, I hope it liberates you or it frees you more than it worries you. So, ayun lang. Sana may napulot kayo. Thank you so much for listening and watching. And see you sa next video.